Okay, so welcome back to the channel. Today would be based on the success roadmap. I recently started a series called the Success Roadmap. I'm just letting you know today that that's what's called. The first one was on the first biblical principle of success, and for today I'll be looking at Genesis, a continuation of that principle, and that is found in Genesis 1 verses 5 and Genesis 2 to 3. And I'm not just going to read the whole verse, but I'm going to start with the principle I picked up here. This is just to encourage anyone out there because I think there are a lot of things in the Bible that you can learn from, and if you don't open yourself to it, you can might actually miss the message. So for this, I'm going to go to Genesis 2:2 and just read a verse from it, and it says, "On the seventh day, God ended His work which He has made, and He rested on the seventh day from all His work which He had made." For today, I am talking about rest and avoid being laid to rest. So when God finished the work of His creation, the Bible stated that He rested. And many people ask, why did God rested? Because we already know that in Isaiah 40:28, it says, he neither sleeps nor slumbers. But it says He stopped the work of creation. And what principle then can you pick from this? It picks that rest is very important. It's very important. And rest after sweet labor, as the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 5:11, is imperative. And putting your best is very good. Putting your best is imperative, but also putting your best to rest is also very, very imperative. So it is a self-rewarding mechanism that God had put in place. Because even if you see, when he created light on day one, He created water, firmament, He separated things. They said it was morning and then it was evening, and He rested, and then the next day He picked up from what. So God is telling us that we should take breaks and rest and sleep. That's how our body regenerates. That's how you're able to get back your mental capacity and strength for another day. So it's very important that you don't stress yourself overworking to get something. At the end of the day, you will work this body that God has given you in order for you to do exploiting. So another one would be, you find out that um the level in our fast-paced world today, the level of your stress hormones are almost on the rise. Like, everything is vying for your attention. Your phone is vying for your attention. You need to watch the latest movie. You need to work and do everything that your boss needs you to do. If you have a personal business, you need to attend to that business. You need to do a whole lot. And that's why structure is very important. I made a video on toodist, on one of the tools I use to make sure that I stay in tune with what I have to do. And in so doing, I am able to have enough time when it comes to lay my head to sleep, to rest and enjoy my rest, because I knew that I was able to do a lot. So the video to the video to the video on the to-do-list video would be added as a link in this video, also in the description. So do well to check that also. Also, sleep helps you to organize and store your memories better. If you stay up late or you don't get enough sleep, you find out that you literally behave like a zombie. Like, I had an experience one in school where I couldn't sleep for 3 days. I was anxious, I was scared, I was tired, I was fatigued. Like, a lot of thoughts were just running through my head. Like, it was not a very good time. So I had to cut down on some of my lifestyle, yes, but I also had to make sure that I rested whenever I feel stressed or I feel down. And for me, I would believe that sleep or rest is like you also putting your confidence in God. It's also a way of showing that you trust God enough that you do your best and you leave the rest for Him to do. You won't take the whole matter into your hands and think, oh, I can do this all by myself. I could fix this. I could do that. You do the best you can with the strength and the capacity that He has given you, and then He does the rest. So it's for me also, I think it's synonymous to having the confidence in God, being able to do. And someone that is restless, someone that cannot sleep, yeah, sometimes maybe based on some lifestyle or some things as happening to us, but most times you have to. So do you want to succeed? If you want to succeed, you need to take your rest very, very seriously. Take it very importantly. Rest when you feel tired. Rest when the ideas are not coming. Rest when it's night. If you sleep better in the noon, you rest. Take naps if you can. It helps. Power naps. It helps you, edifies your body and strengthen you to do more. So the main talk here is rest so you are not put to rest. Because if you overwork this body that God has given you without taking care of it, nurturing it, and doing as God has said in His word for you to rest, then you are on a very, very wrong trajectory. And I just pray and I hope that you get the lessons from this series that I'll keep going on and on about. And I pray that God speaks to you and also helps you to put your whole confidence in Him and do your best and rest when it's needed. So I'll see you in another episode on this.